It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. A terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics playing host to the LA Clippers. Beverly to Leonard. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
To Leonard. Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Paul George. Jaylen Brown swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hayward. Ooh, he'll take that.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard.
To number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's his first personal.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Brown with it up top. Down a point. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Tatum. Off the mark. To Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. George. That's how you defend. To Walker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Clippers have the basketball. Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, emphatic slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Leonard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken in by Beverly. To Leonard. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Cantor. Over to the right side. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Tough make through traffic.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Second effort. Paul George. And stuffs it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The assist from number 36, Marcus Smart.
Short jumper off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
First quarter's complete. The Celtics have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw lines, we got to fight, we got to continue to compete, get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. He's 2 for 2 now. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Driving right to the basket. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
A big finish at the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And his Cantor above the rim.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Paul George. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Count the bucket for 2.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
And a pass stolen by Boston. From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Great feed. And finishes strong.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Hayward to Cantor. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Tatum buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Leonard can't get the bounce. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Tatum. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You can put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Hayward to Cantor. For 3. And it's Zubac with the rebound. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Won't go down. George, not that time. And a putback slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fires the 3. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Tatum. Not that time. He misses.
As a team, they were on an absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Tatum. Oh, knocks it down from 3. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Jaylen Brown. Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 1.
Walker. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the 3. It's good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And look out. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Hayward. Yes, three-pointer is good.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Brown into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers.
Los Angeles. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. That's usually one that he'll knock down. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Hayward. George to Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Jaylen Brown. 4-3. Off the iron. No good. Williams across the timeline. His guys down big. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Walker
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Cantor to Kemba Walker. Knocked loose. Cantor going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Paul George to Harkless. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Walker to Cantor. And it's Cantor. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Deep three at the buzzer. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
You're on the island now.
Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shot from the lane won't go. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Paul George from long range. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Walker knocks down the 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
George, well defended. To Cantor. And his canter above the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
No.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Leonard. It's Boston with the rebound. To Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Jason Tatum, huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Walker to Hayward.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Boston with 4 to shoot. Hayward. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Cantor. Tatum. Not easy.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
No good. The follow won't go either. Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Tatum. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by